Hola, hola! It's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is. There is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Welcome to the podcast, my love. Today we are talking about something very, very important. We're talking about avoiding the work. Yes, if you feel called out as you are watching this or listening to this, I'm sorry, not sorry. You know, if you listen to my podcast, that I love to discuss the uncomfortable stuff. And I think it's important if we are trying to have the best life, change our freaking circumstances, change the world, grow a business, have an amazing partnership, be an amazing parent, make the money, all the things, all the dreams and the desires that we want. We must look at our shit. And I think time and time again, I get so many DMs. I love you. If you DM me on Instagram or you message me or you send me emails, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And it's beautiful to speak with my gorgeous community, you, the audience, listeners. And I hear time and time again, like, I just don't think I can look at it. I just don't think I can do that. I'm not ready to look at that. I just don't want to deal with that. I want to put that to the side. I want to put that behind me. And I get it. I understand. But if we avoid the current reality, if we avoid what's coming up for us, if we avoid that thing that's there, that's got our attention, by the way, and we do not go into it, or we don't face it, or we don't try to disassemble it, work with it, unravel it, reveal it, heal it, it's going to be subconsciously taking over our lives. And our innate desire to avoid it is actually going to make us have to face it even more. It's going to bring in all the shit that we don't want to happen. And so if you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're not getting any traction, if you're feeling like, I wish this was happening, but it's not, I don't know what the problem is, and you have this surface level of idea. Oh, it's because I don't show up. Oh, it's because, I don't have enough followers on Instagram. Oh, it's because I'm not skinny enough. Oh, it's because I'm 35, whatever. Maybe it's not. Maybe there's a deeper reason that you haven't been willing to look at. And I want to talk about that today. The avoidance of things. And what happens when you avoid, when you pull back, when you retreat from something? What happens in your life when you avoid having that difficult conversation? And if you struggle with that, in the podcast, I have done a podcast on difficult conversations, or confidently dealing with conflict, I think it's called. I think I did 2, because I was like, so many of y'all requested that. I was like, I'm going to do 2. So if that has been your thing, let's say you have avoided showing up, you have avoided speaking to someone at work. There is a bully, there's a difficult person at work, and you're like, nah, I'm just going to move over here. I'm just going to change departments. I'm going to change jobs. Some of us change jobs because we do not want to deal with that person. And we're like, I just can't do it. Or we don't have that conversation with that family member or that air quotes friend. We don't have that conversation. And what happens? Does it magically go away? No. Does it get worse? In many instances, it gets worse. And if we don't pay attention to this, we think it's this surface layer thing. Oh, it's worse because some bullshit. I don't even know the bullshit. That's how much bullshit is that I can't even make it up. It's bullshit. What's actually happening is that we are in avoidance of the thing. And I know we avoid because we're worried, we're scared, we don't know how to deal with it. Maybe we haven't been taught the tools on how to have these conversations, how to face these things. Maybe we're scared. A lot of us are scared, and I spoke about it a couple episodes back. A lot of us are scared to look at that shit because we're scared it's going to happen again, or it's going to come back, or the thing that happened in the past is going to happen again in the future. And so we worry about that. And I want to say to you, I want to give you some ideas, some tools, some tips in this podcast on how you can stop avoiding the uncomfortable shit, and how you could start to get comfortable within the uncomfortable shit. And that is the way through, my friend. If you want to create more confidence, if you want to change your life, if you want to not give a fuck what people think about you, if you want to make more money, if you want to have more impact, if you want to live the life you desire, if you want to be magnetic, all of that, there is a level of discomfort. Like, I'm not comfortable doing the things I do all the time. I am like most of the time in discomfort. And it's now fun. It's like a challenging game. Like, all right, I could do this. How does it feel to be uncomfortable? How does it feel to push myself to outside of my own limits? We just had a business mastermind day with the startup squad. They were in our office, in our warehouse space, because we have a warehouse and an office upstairs. I moved in last October. Fucking love it. It is the best thing ever. It's like so close to my home. It is comfortable. We can have events here. I have my whole studio here. It's next level. So we were having our members come in and we were talking about business and the discussion of what's comfortable and uncomfortable. And my husband, Hamish, asked a beautiful question. He said, what are you not willing to do? What have you been not willing to do, even though you know that that's the thing that's going to get you what you want? What have you been like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm uncomfortable with that. I'm not sacrificing that. I'm not doing that. That's uncomfortable. And we realized, and this is something that I didn't make up. I actually don't know who made this up, so I can't credit, but we realized there's this level of comfortability that we're safe and we're comfortable with. And it's like this line. There's a line of comfort. And we just chilling on that line of comfort most of the time. But sometimes we get a kick in the ass. And we get this motivation that sparks our culo. And we're like, yes, which is your butt cheeks. Sets your ass on fire. And you're like, I'm doing this. And instead of being in that line of comfort, we start moving past our line of comfort. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. And we get to the top. We're so far away from our comfort zone. We're fucking killing it. We're like at the top. And we're like, oh my God, fuck, look at this. I'm so amazing up here. Shit, this is a bit scary. I don't know myself to be this person. Who the fuck do I think I am? Oh my God, what are people going to think about me? It's too much. It's too much. It's too good. Shit's too good. When is it going to be shit? And then we start to come back down because we don't know ourselves to be that good. And you come all the way down, that you pass that comfort line that you were used to, and you go down and down. And then you're like real down. And then you hit fucking rock bottom and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I don't know myself to be so down here, rock bottom. This is not who I am. Fuck that. And you start going up again. And we do this shit. This is why when they say like business and personal development is this like roller coaster journey, or when you see the scribbles, that's like, this is what growth looks like, is it fucking scribbles and shit. And you're just going around in circles and up and down and back in circles. It's because of that. We don't want to get too far away from our comfort zone. Because God forbid, oh my God, we are powerful and amazing and successful and beautiful and enough. But we also don't want to be like down at the bottom too far away from our comfort zone, not hitting the goals that we want to hit and feel like a piece of shit. So we do this dance. And I'm like, if we don't look at the reason why you are avoiding the discomfort in the first place, it's not the discomfort, by the way. Who cares? Showing up on Instagram is scary. Yep. Okay. Who cares? Speaking on stage. Shit. I'm still scared. I still be getting like little panic attacks. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I have to poo before I get on stage. Spiritual poo. That's what has to happen. It's a thing. You just get nervous because you care. So none of this shit goes away. You just get more comfortable being uncomfortable. And so I want you to start thinking about where you avoid the things that you know you want to do. What are you avoiding? Are you avoiding dating? Are you avoiding going on a date? Are you avoiding going up to someone you like and going, hey, I like you, I'm interested, let's go on a date? Talking to you, if that's you, my single ladies out there that are listening to the podcast, shut up, Erica, don't call me out. I'm going to call you out. If you want to date, you need to start dating. If you want to find love, but get your ass out there where the human beings are. They're not at home with your cat and your Netflix. That's not where they are. And it's never going to happen for you if you're not going out there and actively getting it. Maybe you want a pay rise. Maybe you have to have a conversation with your boss. Maybe you want to change jobs. Maybe you want to have more sex, or you want to have your partner speak to you a different way, or you want to go on holidays, or you want to start your business and you hate your job and you've been in this job for so long and nobody backs you and you don't back yourself. And now you feel like, should I even fucking be doing this? Maybe you want to start a business, a podcast, speak publicly. So many of you came up to me in International Women's Day when I was speaking around Australia. And we're like, how do I do this? How did you get into this? I'm like, yo, speak. I also did a podcast about that. If you're interested, go check it out. But these things that we want are supposed to feel uncomfortable. Number one, because you don't have it and you want it. Number two, because you haven't created it, and creating it is fucking hard and uncomfortable. And number three, because most people don't do it. It's not something that everybody's doing. If everybody was doing it, wouldn't be fucking having this conversation. Most of us avoid shit. Most of us are like, yeah, I just won't go to the family get together barbecue. Have that conversation. What do you need to do? Who do you need to become in order to be able to sit with that discomfort so you can have that resolution? These are the things that I think we think are really like, oh, I don't want to do that. It's so horrible. It's the worst. The worst shit is the best shit. That's the shit that grows you. Or you stay a little seedling. You're not getting any nutrients, any water, any fucking sun. The little beads they put in the fucking plants. I put those beads. I even put little liquid shit in my plants, and I spray their little leaves with a little oil. Like, my plants are hooked up. I want them to grow. I want them to flourish. So we need something if we want to grow and flourish. We don't get to grow and flourish by avoiding hard shit. So I dare you in this episode to get down. What are the things that you have been avoiding? And are you really okay? Are you really okay at your job? Are you really okay in your relationship? Is your bank account how it is really okay? Are your goals really okay not being hit? Are you really truly happy with your life right now? Do you want okay? Do you want fucking incredible? Do you want next level? What do you want? And consider that there have been things that you've avoided. And if you continue to avoid, you won't overcome. And no one can overcome them for you. No coach, mentor, book, fucking partner. You can't get a girlfriend or a boyfriend and they're going to overcome it for you. No, that has to be, it's your journey. It's your personal journey. And I'm telling you right now, the more comfortable you get being uncomfortable, it's not you won't be. I'm always uncomfortable. Oh my God, let me count the fucking ways. Like all the time. All the fucking time. It's uncomfortable. It is scary. Speaking is fucking scary. Putting yourself out on social media is scary. Hosting an event and selling tickets that people have to buy. What if no one buys the tickets? All this shit's scary. I get nervous all the fucking time. I get scared flying. Y'all already know that if you listen to the podcast. I'm taking a risk of my life getting on that fucking airplane, right? All this shit. But if we're not doing this, like if you ask me, like, it's like, are you living though? Are you living? You might be alive, but are you living? Are you enjoying your life? Are you going out there and taking risks and doing shit? I don't know how many women I speak to that they're not happy in their job. They went to college because their parents pressured them and said, you should go to college. You should do something with your life. They're in fucking debt, especially my friends overseas in America. They're in debt because, we don't have any support over there. There's nothing financial support in America. Like, it's very difficult. So they're going to college. They graduate. They hate that they went to college. They haven't done shit with themselves. They don't even want to do that job because it was their parents that wanted them to do it. Then they end up in a company that they're not happy with. What else is going to be unhappy? If you're used to doing shit for other people, if you're used to just pleasing other people, and this has happened to you since you were a kid, and this is who you know yourself to be, a people-pleasing person, what kind of relationship are you going to attract? What kind of friendships are you going to attract? How's your nervous system? How's your self-esteem? How's your self-confidence? How's your joy? How's your expression, yo? Are you expressing and speaking your fucking truth? Probably not. It's not one thing, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. I also don't know who said that, but that is a quote. So it mirrors other areas of your life. And if you're listening to this, you're like, I feel stuck. I feel like I'm in a rut. I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how to get out of this. I have no motivation. I'm depressed. I don't know what's wrong with me. If that's been you and you've been saying that, I want you to check in with the shit that you've been avoiding. Just look at the areas of your life. I've said it before on the podcast. Comb through the areas of your life like you're brushing your hair. When you find a fucking knot, do you just act like there's no knots in my hair? There's no knots in my hair, and just keep fucking brushing your dreads that are in there? No. The piece of gum that's fucking been in there for a couple years? No, you'd be like, oh, there's a piece of gum. Oh, shit. Okay, that shit is really stuck. I might have to cut it out. Shit. You keep going. You keep trying to cut through them knots. Brush through your life. How is your job? How is your work? How is your business? How's your career? How is your relationships? Friendships? Romantic relationships, your family relationships, right? How is your relationship with yourself? Do we have knots there? We be having knots there. I don't even know you, but I know you. We have knots. I got knots. Some of us got dreads back here. The back of my head. I don't know why it always gets knotted. That area. Okay, cool. So the relationship with myself, there are knots. How is your money mindset? How is your money? How is your creation? How is your spending, investing? How is that? How's your bank account? Is there knots in that shit? Is there nothing in that shit? How is your hobbies and your interest and your joy and your purpose? How are you with that? How are your friendships? How are your fun shit? Do you do fun shit? Are you out here having fun? We just work, have kids, right? Go back to work. That's it. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying your fucking life? How's your spirituality, religion, connection to something other than this, other than you? How is that? How's your health? Yo, so many of us have knots in our health, me included. I had so many fucking knots in my health. Full stop shit. I couldn't go. I was like, yo, my liver is fucked. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I was overweight. I wasn't drinking water. I was drinking gin, lots of it during the pandemic. Maybe you too. Right? Like, how is your health? How is your movement? Are you exercising? How is your connection with nature? This is something that I haven't had a connection with for a very long time. And not because I don't love walking and shit and seeing trees and birds, but I've just been like, concrete jungle, like in the office, doing work, working, computers, laptops, phones, lights, raw, and not going off and having a walk in the fucking woods, listening to the ducks and shit, doing nothing purposeful. How is your connection with nature? How is your slow down? Are you moving your fucking body? I've been doing this thing every morning. If you're not on Instagram, come and say hello. I'm on Instagram at the Queen of Confidence. And every morning I'm like, yo, good morning, going to the gym, doing my thing. It's like fucking 6 a.m. It's still pitch black outside. I'm hype as fuck with no coffee. It's annoying, but I love it. And I'm exercising. I'm lifting heavy weights because I love lifting heavy weights. And I get this fucking energy when I'm done. As soon as I lift that bar. And then I'm like, shit, I feel so good. I'm like, I'm taking over the world. And I might have coffee because I do like coffee, but I do not need coffee. I probably should not. I probably should not drink coffee. But I'm hype. I have this energy because I've moved my body. Then I'm sore and I'm stretching. I'm doing yoga. I'm fulfilling myself. I feel good, like moving your body. So how is that relationship with your body, with your food, with alcohol, with substances, with sex? Like, comb that shit. And here's the invitation. If you find a knot, instead of bypassing it, write it down. Ooh, I feel a bit stuck here. This feels a bit stuck for me. Don't judge yourself. Get curious. That feels a bit stuck. How long has that felt stuck for? Shit, I've felt stuck with my health since I can remember. Amazing. Cool. How does it feel to feel stuck in your health? How does that feel? Oh, it makes me a bit sad. All right, cool. Be with that sadness. Makes me a bit sad. Don't try to change it and shift it. Avoidance can also be, oh yeah, I feel sad anyway, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to listen to Tony Robbins and I'm going to put on 10 podcasts and I'm going to jump up and down and go woohoo and get excited. No, maybe you're fucking sad. I'm not saying be fucking sobby and make yourself sad. I'm saying if there's sadness there, what does that sadness need? What does that area need? I really just need to have a bath. I need to have a sleep. I need to sit with this. I think I need a session with my therapist. I actually need to bring this to my coach. I actually need to journal. Okay, so when you don't avoid it, you welcome the resistance that's there. You go, hello, hi, I see you. Come over here. Like, imagine it like a little kid. You're standing in your kitchen and little you is watching you, like trying to avoid you, but also like, hey, do you see me? And you're like, hey, come over here. If a little kid was like that, you'd be like, come over, have a seat. What's up? What's going on? What's happening with you? What's going on for you? How are you? And I'm asking you to do that for yourself. On a piece of paper. Pretend there's a little version of you in there trying to come out and avoiding something, and get curious, get kind. What is it? What do you want to speak about? How are you feeling? If nothing comes, just even asking yourself, how am I right now? How am I really? How am I really? Hold on a minute. How am I really? And you might close your eyes, or you might take a deep breath, and you might just feel into that and see what comes. Nothing's there. Okay, cool. Couple more minutes of silence. I feel like I need a break. I feel like I need to pee. I feel like I'm a bit hungry. I feel like there's some sadness, but I don't know what it is. Who cares? You don't need to know. There's a bit of sadness. Okay. If it could speak, what would it say? Start writing. See what comes for you. This isn't about fixing it. There's nothing to fix. You're not broken. Nobody needs to fix you. You don't need to fix yourself. It's about acknowledging. Instead of avoiding, acknowledging. Instead of pushing away, asking it to come forward, inviting it in. Hey, you're welcomed here. Tears, anxiety, you're welcomed here. You could be here. What gift are you trying to give me? What wisdom do you have for me? All of this shit that we push down and we avoid. By the way, when you suppress, you depress. Depression. You're pushing down. So you got shit going on. And instead of being like, whoa, what is this? What is this? Let me look at this. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what I can deal with now, what I need to deal with later, how to get on with my day. Okay, cool. Instead of doing that, we're like, nope, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. And then you're just pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down. And you have this fake smile and you're like, hi, I'm great. And your fucking eyes twitching because everything's not great. Shit's about to explode. The mask you are wearing is about to fucking smash into a million pieces because of the internal pressure that you got going on. That's painful. That's hard. That's hard to live like that. And a lot of us live like that. And so this podcast is an invitation for you to just look at where you're avoiding, where you've been in avoidance. And not why, but what's there. What is there? How am I feeling? What's going on for me? What's coming up? If you get it on paper, I don't care if it's a fucking Kmart receipt. You don't have to have a bougie ass journal. If you do want to get a journal though, you can get one on my website. It's very cute. It's got a crown. It's adorable. But if you don't, just a piece of paper. It doesn't even matter. You can write on your hand. The point is about stopping, slowing down, taking a moment to check in with you, to see what's there, to see what needs to come to the surface, to see what have I been avoiding? What if I allow it in? And not fear that it's going to take over my whole life. Maybe it's not going to take over your whole life. Or maybe it already is taking over your whole life, but you're not looking at it. It's subconsciously taking over your whole life. I'm asking you to just welcome it and look at it and allow what's there to come. See what happens. I'd love to know how you go with this exercise. All these questions here. Let me know. Hit me up on Instagram at The Queen of Confidence. You can comment. You can send me a message. Support at The Queen of Confidence. Email me, whatever. I want to know how this is working for you. And ultimately, what we avoid, what we ignore is going to keep happening. If not amplified, it's going to amplify and keep happening. And so there is going to come a time and a space where you need to look at this. And I want you to know that you can. You got everything you need inside of you. If you never need support, hit us up. Get on that wait list for Sisterhood. Sisterhood will be opening again towards the end of the year. So you do not want to miss that. If you are not on the wait list, get your ass on the wait list. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you next week. Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to. And I deeply, deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, is to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much.